Let's cover some fitting elements, or more specifically fitting criteria. Obviously, one of the elements that you're looking for when you buy a club, whether it's a wood, a hybrid, a wedge, a putter, or irons, is to look at its performance. In the case of drivers, hybrids and iron, clearly that's a distance factor, but probably equally, if not more important in my view, is the issue of consistency, meaning dispersion. So when you hit the balls on a regular basis with that particular club, let's take a 7-iron as an example, and let's say the distance you would hit that particular 7-iron for your technique and skill level is 150 yards, for the sake of argument. You want to be able to know that that particular club is regularly going to go between 145 to 155 yards as a distance, ideally averaging around 150 yards. And you also want to equally look at the left and right dispersion, so that the dispersion to target is not way to the left and way to the right, and perhaps as much in a narrower gap. So some clubs you might find for the same 7-iron, for the same rough specifications, would give you unpredictable distances and perhaps wider dispersion. So they may be ones to avoid, for example. So dispersion and consistency is very important. Equally important to you psychologically is the look and the feel, which you will immediately assess when you pick up a club or you look at it even in a store. Quite important, I think, to get clubs that you look good to you, feel good to you, appear to be easy to use when you test hitting some balls. And I would suggest not only hitting indoors but also hitting outdoors, certainly at a range. Several ranges carry some demo clubs you could try. And the reason for that is that it gives you confidence. If it looks and feels good to you and you feel they're easy to use, it'll give you confidence in your swing, and you'll over time get more reliability, and then that consistency will be reinforced. So those are some of the critical elements that you need to keep in mind. There are many aspects of golf clubs that you need to think about, which I'll cover in the next clip, on some specific indicators that you need to do when you follow your fitting process or go to a fitter, if you're relying on that fitter, then to make sure that those aspects are all covered. That includes, and the fitting experience also includes golf balls, which I'll mention also in the next clip.